Welcome to Lakeside Living. Today I'm going to be showing you 2 DIY centerpieces for the upcoming Thanksgiving meal that most of the products were bought from the Dollar General. So let's take a look at these centerpieces. Okay, the first thing I'll be showing you basically is just the stuff I bought. So you can get an idea of the price and the supplies you'll need. This came from the Dollar General. It is glass and it's just a candle holder or a vase. You can find this in the crafts section if you have a Dollar General near your home or in your area. It was under $5. I also found in the same area at Dollar General this $1 real candle. It has no scent. If you do burn it, you'll need to, of course, cut down the wick, and it's just pure white. The next thing I bought at the Dollar General were True Living glass gems. Okay, they also look kind of Christmassy, so you could kind of fix this one centerpiece up, possibly for Christmas as well. Then the next thing I bought there is almost like sand. It's called Decorative Filler by True Living. Both of these things are True Living products. There again, this was really reasonable for a centerpiece, okay? The next thing came from Walmart. I'm sure you could find unpopped popcorn at the Dollar General, but I happen to have this from Walmart, and we're going to be using that for one of the centerpieces. The next thing I had here at home that I'm going to be showing you, just a different candle, is an LED battery powered with a timer candle that you can also put in this vase. As I always use here often on my channel is jute. This bundle came from Hobby Lobby near the checkout counter, and it was on sale, as well as some raffia that I've cut, and it also came from Hobby Lobby near the checkout counter. Those items are really reasonable, and that's a good place in Hobby Lobby to look for things if you're looking for clearance items. You'll also need a pair of scissors. I have 2 red plastic cups that I'll be using to put some of the products back in to interchange the centerpieces to show you. And I've also found that I had here in my craft supplies, it's a metal star. I thought that looked really fallish, and I've already had drilled a hole in the top, and I've added a thin strand of raffia to that, so I'll be using that in one of the centerpieces. Okay, the first one I'm going to show you is pretty cool. Basically, you take the jar. Let me move everything out of the way so you can see it. You take the jar, and we're going to fill it full of a little bit of popcorn. Okay, so you've got your popcorn, you've got your candle. You want to set your candle down in there. Now, you don't have to add as much popcorn if you don't want to. If you want the candle level, you can, not add as much, but push it down in there to where it's solid and it's level. And then we're going to wrap some jute around the top. So you'll need to cut a fairly long piece. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep wrapping this. Now you may need to add a little bit more, and you may not. You can just add what you want. I'm going to make this loose so you can see it. Now, the more you add, the more it'll look. So you can just keep adding, and you could have actually tied a bow if you wanted to, or you can leave it undone. Either one. You can light this candle, you can set it in the center of your table, you can put a placemat, you can get a placemat, and you can actually, I have a placemat here, I can show you. You can actually, I have my one I showed in my fall home tour, you can actually put that down. You can actually set it in the center and set it like that. We can also make it more decorative, and we can add some raffia to it, and we can string that on. Now if you're going to burn this candle, you're not going to want to let this stick up too much. So you're going to work with this, and you're going to just keep looping it until you get what the look that you're going for. Because this stuff is, you know, you really have to kind of work with it. It's stringy, it's slick, but it's really pretty once you get it to where you want. Okay, you can get it, and you can do that with it. You can also take this that I've got, this little star, and you can wrap this through it. Actually, you could wind it around. Okay, now once you have that on there, you can take your scissors and you can get rid of some of this other stuff. You can make it look what you want it to look like. And of course, if we really were making it really tight, this would stay up like that. So that would be the first one you could do, okay? The second one you can do, you take this out, we'll put back our popcorn. Put this down so it doesn't spill. You can take this, and you can do it one of two ways. You could still use this. You can still use this. You can pour this in. Now you can use this, then you can use some popcorn. And you can leave it like that. Okay, now we know we can still, if we wanted to, take the sand and we can pour in the sand and so we can start layering if you want. Now you can add this candle in. It's gonna stick up if you want. You can do that. Or you can just layer this whole thing. You want to do that? Layer it up. Put popcorn in there. There you go. Put some more popcorn on. Then we're layering this up. Okay, we're going to layer it up. And we're just going to keep layering that on. And I would end it, I think I would almost end it with the popcorn. I just kind of had a thought too, if you wanted to, you could probably put a tea light in there and set a tea light right in there. They're battery powered, and that would be great. I don't know that I have one. I thought I had one. Just one moment. I have one here. You could actually set that tea light right down in there. And see, you can hide it in the popcorn, but you can actually see the wick. Then again, put this back on there. Wrap this around. Oh, and think how cheap this is. I mean, you've got probably, I would say, under $15 in this. There you go. You can do that. You can move it to the middle. You can put your raffia back on there. Or you can put raffia in the middle. So basically, that is two DIYs or 3 DIY projects for your Thanksgiving table here at Lakeside Living that I have to offer you today. So, I think that's all I have to say today, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and ring that notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.